everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Arcturus and the spread of the Draco Reptilian Wars to Arcturus and how it contributed to separation and unity consciousness, this loss of a link that connects our divine hearts with our divine mind and body, allowing us to fully hold divine light within ourselves. If you're new here, I'm Liana. I'm an intuitive channeler and guide, as well as a quantum hypnosis practitioner. Arcturus meets the war with Draco Reptilians is more of an accurate way of saying then the war comes to them. Arcturians, if you don't know, are another well-known race of galactic beings who act as guides to a lot of people here on Earth, as well as come through in meditations or channeled groups, and are well known for assisting Earth at this time in different endeavors. Arcturians, by nature, lean more towards the mind and more towards masculine traits. And what I was shown was Arcturians mobilizing to meet the war, to travel to other star systems, and to aid in the effort to assist in teaching defensive skills and strategies. And what I was told by speaking to Arcturus, the star system itself, was that Arcturians were better prepared. And so I was a little confused by this, as it seems the other star systems we've explored so far weren't very well prepared. And they said that they were warned about what was to come by me, by Lyrans via Sirius, about the virus, about the war that was to come. So if you listened to my Lyran video, you heard a little bit about my own experience on Lyra. What I left out was that after we left Lyra, we went to Sirius. I had been familiar, and some of the others had been familiar with some Syrian beings. And so we went to Sirius for help and to seek refuge there. After I was on Sirius, because I explained I was an elemental being, I was not the humanoid beings on Lyra, I shifted my energy systems myself to appear more Syrian and to become Syrian essentially. And I sort of set on a mission to help Lyra and to help the galaxy be prepared for what was to come, and traveled around to different star systems. And so Arcturus was one of them. So me and other Syrians and Lyrans traveled to Arcturus to warn them about what was to come and to tell them about our experiences on Lyra so that they could prepare themselves and teach them what we had already figured out as far as technology and offensive measures. Because Arcturians lean more towards the mind, they have strong analytical skills as well as strong telepathic skills. And they were able to use these skills of the mind to connect with and fully understand what we were up against, to help strategize and learn what we needed to know in order to better protect ourselves and fight against the wars that were going on. And while this ability to use their minds was a gift to many star systems, it's interesting, I just got emotional because I wasn't emotional while I was seeing this. So obviously I'm connecting with some emotions that I felt then that I didn't realize I had. So while I was shown that Arcturian's mind and leaning more towards the mind was a gift in this case, in all cases it's a gift, but and a gift to the war effort specifically, it also was what led to their separation within themselves and cutting off their strong minds from their heart. And it led to a misunderstanding and separation among Arcturians. It caused some to misunderstand that fighting for unity and oneness in this galaxy doesn't mean limiting freedom or the experience of self, because they were delving into thinking like and knowing the minds of beings that only operated in service to self, which led to some distortion in some of their own beings. The Arcturus told me that with unity and understanding of oneness, you learn to and know to recognize the uniqueness of each individual and their roles and how they express themselves, how they choose to express themselves as adding to the whole. And that with true unity, it doesn't limit freedom or expression of self. And so this is another example of a different strategy to help combat this opposing darkness, this foreign darkness from another universe, from another universal body that did not belong in this one. The war that was spreading throughout this galaxy and causing us to lose this link that helps us connect divine mind, divine body, and fully access our heart and soul. Even with a star system that was better prepared to aid and assist, and also how there's strengths in this universe where we can experience both polarities led to a separation within themselves. And we always have a choice in this universe how we want to experience both polarities, if we want to lean more towards one or the other, how we express that polarity that we choose to align ourselves with. And these polarities in our universe work perfectly together when they're in the correct balance. However, these wars created such an imbalance that it led to this disconnection. And so that's another piece of the puzzle. I was told that because we mentioned Sirius a bit, Sirius is on the agenda a bit later, as well as some other star systems and galaxies that link into more of this narrative. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it, any things you've experienced yourself with Arcturians or Arcturus in the war, and I'll be making more of these videos as they come along. It's my higher self and the mother of all creation who's kind of dropping in what needs to be talked about when.